Hello grade 12 American System, this is Mrs. Nancy. Today I'm going to start a new section 22.4, Hydrocarbon Rings. The objectives of this section are identify the general structure of a cyclic hydrocarbon and describe bonding in a benzene ring. So please open your book page 779. In some hydrocarbon compounds, the carbon chain is in the form of a ring. So, a compound that contains a hydrocarbon ring is called a cyclic hydrocarbon. A cyclic hydrocarbon that contains only single bonds and is therefore saturated is called a cycloalkane. So, this figure shows the structures of some examples. To determine the IUPAC name of a cycloalkane, first count the number of carbons in the ring and assign the corresponding alkane name. Then simply add the prefix cyclo to the alkane name. For example, the 3-carbon ring is named cyclopropane. The 4-carbon ring is called cyclobutane. The 5-carbon ring is called cyclopentane, and the 6th-carbon ring is called cyclohexane. Aromatic hydrocarbons. Benzene is the simplest aromatic hydrocarbon. An aromatic hydrocarbon, or arene, is now defined as an organic compound that contains a benzene ring or other ring in which the bonding is like that of benzene. And any compound not classified as an aromatic compound is an aliphatic compound. So, the properties of aromatic compound are quite different from those of aliphatic compounds. Alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, and cycloalkanes are aliphatic compounds. The structure of benzene. The benzene molecule is a 6-membered carbon ring with one hydrogen atom attached to each carbon. This arrangement leaves one electron from each carbon free to participate in a double bond. In a benzene molecule, the bonding electrons between carbon atoms are shared evenly around the ring. Benzene is not as reactive as 6-carbon alkenes. Drawing a solid or dashed circle inside the hexagon is a good way to present benzene in terms of how electrons are distributed. Substituted aromatic hydrocarbons. Compounds containing substituents attached to a benzene ring are named using benzene as the parent hydrocarbon. And when the benzene ring is a substituent, the C6H5 group is called a phenyl group. So the first example is methyl benzene, because metal is attached to the benzene ring, while the second one is ethyl benzene. Some derivatives of benzene have two substituents. These derivatives are called disubstituted benzene. Like dimethylbenzene, also called xylene, is an example of a disubstituted benzene. There are 3 constitutional isomers for dimethylbenzene. The boiling points of the 3 compounds are a reminder that constitutional isomers have different physical properties. So, in the IUPAC naming system, the possible positions of 2 substituents in disubstituted benzene are designated as 1,2, 1,3, or 1,4. Also, common names for disubstituted benzene use the terms ortho, meta, and para, abbreviated as OMP in place of numbers. So if you look at the figure below, 1,2-dimethylbenzene or oxylene. The second one, 1,3-dimethylbenzene or metabenzene, xylene. The third one, 1,4-dimethylbenzene or paraxylene.